everyone.
Hello.
Oh my goodness.
Hello,
Wow.
hello.
Pa-
Hello,
there's
Jink
a
Illusion.
fluffy ear was in my face.
Oh, you know what? That was for you.
Thank you. It
You're
was
welcome.
quite nice and warm actually.
Yeah.
And I like the fluffy part behind the ear. That's my favorite part.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Mommy. So guys, and Master Luigi tells us to stay hydrated.
Oh,
We don't have no water.
I got coffee.
No, that's dehydration.
Mm-mm.
Don't?
Don't argue with the naturologist.
Yeah. Yeah, they said when you drink
Naturopath.
coffee as a dehydration, not a rehydration.
I don't think she knows.
You don't believe her?
No.
You think she's lying?
I don't think she's lying. I think that...
She's misinformed.
I think coffee is mostly water.
Yeah, well, well, I don't know if it's mostly water. Maybe.
It's
No,
definitely...
it's not. I think it's called more, what's it called? Milk. No?
But the oat milk is mostly water, too.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I guess it is mostly water.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, Jink and Lucien, HP Tempest and Flan. Welcome.
Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you guys.
Welcome, Lego Man. Welcome,
Flan. Oh,
welcome.
hi, Flan.
We're just dropping in today, guys, for a quick little chat.
Hello,
We're just
hello.
gonna say hello. Hi.
We're here for some little hellos.
Yes. We are a little bit tired.
Mm-hmm.
So, we were debating whether or not we should stream. And then we're just like, okay, let's do a quick one.
Mm-hmm.
So we can just have this little energy here
Mm-hmm.
put into the stream. I've been watching every single one of you.
Whoa.
And I have gotta say something.
Whoa.
I see you death scrolling. I see you on Reddit. I see you on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Watching depressing videos, watching anxiety this bad thing happened, politics, that, end of the world coming. I have had enough. Stop looking at it. Get off the internet right now. And go do something you love to do. I'm telling you, that's the only way to live your life in happiness, true happiness. Get off your phone! Get off your computer!
Oh, wait.
Right now!
Bye-bye.
Bye. Go do that thing you love to do. And it better not be watching bad videos. Yeah. Get off. If I see one person still sitting here, I'll be angry. Grr. Get out. Get out. Get out right now. Go do something nice. You guys are just talking more. You guys are staying.
Everyone's being forevering right now. They're like, I want to do that forever, and then that's you don't have to leave forever.
Okay, you guys have to listen, okay? This is your call to action. To get off a computer, turn off your internet, and go draw a picture, go write a book, go pray to Jesus, I don't know, whatever you do, bake some cookies. Yeah. That's it. That's my story. That's what I came here to say.
Play with some Hot Wheels.
Play with some Hot Wheels.
Go build a train track.
Yeah.
Go to your local junkyard and pick out parts until you can build your own little motor for a makeshift train that you grab from random parts in the junkyard, pieces of metal that you screw together, and it looks kind of funky, but you call it your train. And it goes around the track, around your whole like room, and you're gonna have to build like a balcony that's up high, and the balcony goes all the way around your whole room, and the train goes around it.
The Amen.
That's what you need to do.
The Amen. I want you to delete your Watch Later playlist. Just delete it. No more. Don't get distracted. No, actually, don't even delete. Just don't even look at it. Just close your browser right right now.
Instructions unclear. I folded the dishes. Flan, that's hilarious. That's so good.
Anyway. Yes. You know what? Actually, my Twitter's not that bad. A lot of people complain that Twitter's a bad place, but you know, mine's full of animals.
Oh.
And like cute animals, and mostly just cute animals doing cute things. Yeah. It's basically my Twitter.
That's nice.
But I don't really go on Twitter because I get distracted with all the cute animals.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I should really do something.
But there's a cute squirrel on my screen.
No more cute squirrels. It's over. No. There's an endless amount of cute things in the world.
That's true.
You know?
Including yourself and all the things that you draw.
Yeah, if I want to see something cute so bad, I just look in the mirror.
Nice. You know, that was my feeling growing up. It's like if I want to hear music, I'll just go sit down on the piano and play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what feels so
really
good? Have you ever scrolled so far on the shorts that YouTube just stops playing shorts? That's so good. I love that feeling. I'm like, thank you, YouTube.
Yeah.
Thank you for ending the death scroll. Yeah, but we've been busting the internet, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't been on it. I made a bunch of stickers. No one wants to hear about my stinking sticker, but listen. That's all I've been doing for the past 2 weeks.
They're really great.
Sticker Central.
Yeah.
Yes, I made a sticker that says, "Get off the internet."
Hi, Sharon. That's cute.
It's
actually really cute.
No internet. Bend. Yeah.
And some other motivational ones.
Yeah, I made motivational stickers. They're pretty good.
Yeah, sometimes the short is so bad I have to quit doom scrolling to get back to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with the doom scrolling. I think
Did
like
you
it
say
definitely
doom scrolling?
Yeah.
Or demon scrolling. I'm like, yeah,
geez.
that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, I don't have a big problem with it. I've only done it a handful of times, and if I go to a short, I usually just like watch it, and then I'm like, I don't really want to watch another one because that was not as. They're never as good as I hoped. You know.
Oh, you
So
have
the
hopes. That's mistake number one.
No, that's what makes me stop because it's underwhelming.
Oh no,
It's like-
you're the what's the word? The level up version.
Yeah, I'm like, I hope this is good, and I click on it, I'm like, that was not worth watching, and I just close out of it.
Pick up the book, Luke.
Because I remember that all the other shorts are going to be just like that, not worth watching, generally
Yeah.
speaking.
I mean,
Some of them can be.
yeah, it's like, it's really interesting shorts because it's like, you have this really long, boring video, right? That's like 2 hours long, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone cuts it up into 5 seconds, and you're like, whoa, it's so flashy.
Yeah.
Brain go, yeah. So much happened, clicks.
Mm-hmm. You're like, wow, I want
Go.
to see that video. That looked really
Wow.
interesting. And you click on it, and basically they highlighted all the points that you would want to hear.
No, it's like, even in context, it's like so boring. You're like,
Yeah.
what?
I know.
Am I being tricked into thinking this is like worth my time? I don't understand. You know what I mean? Why am I here? Oh no, I'm doing it again. Gotta stop the stream.
Mm.
I'm contributing. Oh no!
No.
Why cannot get out of the internet. I'm stuck forever. Blah.
Blah. You know, Sharon says, wait, you spell your name Cat, not Cat? I've been spelling it wrong.
Yeah, cat
No,
anyway.
Either way, it's works.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Cat.
You've been right, no matter which way you say it.
Yeah. I'm converting the name Cat into Kitty pretty soon. We're doing the Bunny Kitty.
Bunny Kitty, yeah, it sounds
rhymes.
cuter. Yeah.
Yeah. One of those nicknames. Yeah. But who knows how long that's gonna last, because we might completely rebrand and start like face camming or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or maybe not. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we're not
Maybe
sure
we're
yet.
just left to do it or something. I have no idea. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We were thinking of doing the face cam, but
We're considering it, but it won't be anytime soon.
no, it'd be like next year probably if we
Yeah.
decided to do it. Or we might do live 2D instead. We don't know which one.
Yeah, part of it is also just feeling healthier for that, too.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Hari.
Hi, Harry, welcome. Hi,
Hi.
Sharon. Hi, the Amen. Hello.
Static and Cat, yeah, if you... Statin Cat, yeah, Statin
Hi,
Cat.
Megan.
You'd be Static Cat.
Staticat.
Mm-hmm.
Static
I
Cat.
like Static Cat.
Yeah, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Did you guys do anything fun today? Anything enriching, enlightening,
Yeah.
helpful to the world? Make the place a better world?
Yeah, what did you do today that made you feel happy and proud of yourself? And if you can't think of anything, then you know what you can do? You can find someone in chat and give them a nice compliment.
Nice.
And then you can be like, I complimented someone today, make them feel better. I'm proud of myself. That's a good job right there, 'cause that's hard work. Yeah?
Mm.
Yeah, it's not every day that you get the opportunity to compliment someone.
You're a farmer? That's some serious hard work.
Wow,
That's
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 like-
amazing.
I could never be a farmer 'cause I'm too weak.
You're like the foundation of all economy.
I'm like an animal on the farm. I'm like,
You're like one
I
of the
could be.
sheep. Yeah.
That's like, you feed and look after me.
You feed. I'll produce
I'll produce art.
I'll produce art. I do grow eventually. It takes a while, but I do grow fingernails
I
and
talk
hair.
about growing.
Hair and fingernails, unfortunately, is all I have to offer.
No,
but-
you can't have my fingernails. That's gross.
That's all we grow that could be
No.
harvested without hurting us.
I'm not giving anyone my fingernails.
Well, there's
That's
more,
just
but it's even
weird.
weirder.
Or my hair.
Yeah.
Well, I've given people my hair before, but that was a different time. I'm different now.
Okay. The person who took your hair was nice.
Yeah, they were nice.
They were very nice. Okay.
Yeah.
They tried to stand up for you.
One of
and-
the nicest people I ever met.
Yeah. Tempest said I helped an old lady pack so she can move back with her family. Makes me feel good.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is really cool.
That's awesome,
HP
HP
Tempest.
Tempest.
You're such a cool guy.
You're so clever
Wow.
and good.
You're
I
so
like that.
good.
You had a migraine, says Sharon. Oh, I'm so
so
sorry. I feel happy and proud that I wanted to curl up and cry. Oh,
What?
that's
Well,
so
you
unfortunate.
know
I'm
what?
sorry.
You got up today. Even
Yeah.
though you had a migraine,
True.
you got up and you're doing stuff. Hey, that's pretty good. And if you're not, then hey, you're looking after yourself, and that's okay.
Lucian did an oil change in their car today. Hey, that's
Dang.
some hard work. Way to go.
That takes some
You guys
brains.
are just
You guys are busy
out there
bees.
doing stuff. Wow, how do you do that? I
Wow,
mean,
you know what I did today?
you must not be like
I woke up.
constantly.
I woke up and I made a coffee for
Yeah.
my hubby, and then I streamed.
Yeah, we made breakfast together.
Yeah, and I ate some. And we watched some One Piece. We're watching One Piece almost every day, and we're on episode number
31. It's a guess.
episode are we? 36.
36, wow. More than I
We're almost there.
Wow.
We're almost halfway through it. That's crazy.
The One Piece. Yes, Lego Man. Hi, welcome.
Yes. This will be like my 10 millionth time watching One Piece. And you know what? It's still pretty good. You know? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Ace Known is really excited today. They got some ads.
Alan.
They thought they were never gonna come. Month 3, they said.
Whoa,
that
I'm
means.
so sorry.
Yeah.
Wow, Twitch is giving me a huge advertisement. Save big on gift sub bundles. 35% off. Wow.
Whatever that means. Yeah, that's awesome.
It's so sparkly.
It is very sparkly. I like that part.
Hey, wait, it's in the way. I want to see my stuff. Wow.
Ace Knocked, that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta go back to bed.
Sorry, I made it sound like
Sometimes
I was
that's the right
advertising,
choice.
but I didn't mean to. I just saw it, like this big button on the screen. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's huge.
jeez,
Humongous.
it's covering up like 30% of my screen right now. Yeah.
What did we do? Yeah. If you said that,
Wow, apparently we had 53 people come in and drop in for a second here.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's really lovely of all of those people.
Like how, like that is a lot of people. That is like 2
Yeah, that's-
classrooms.
That's more than we can fit in our house.
Yeah, guys, 54 people is too many in our house. And then there's even more here on the Twitch.
Wow.
That's crazy. Not saying they're watching all at once, I just mean
Mm-hmm.
they've come in and out, dropped in and out, you know, I mean, how is it going? Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going? Bye.
Like, how going? Well, that means we've inspired people to do something better, I hope. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Something more fun.
Sharon reminisces of the time you went to the One Piece restaurant.
Oh my goodness, yeah, we're talking about that just like, what, a couple
Oh,
days ago.
well, was that yesterday? 2 days
Well,
ago? It was
okay,
pretty
so
recent.
the One Piece restaurant shut down since,
Yeah.
which is
unfortunately.
very unfortunate because I totally would have taken us there.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
And
We
J
would
World
like that.
also shut down. So it's like it's funny because like people know I live in Japan. They're like, oh, what should we do? And like, when I first went to Japan, which was like 10 years ago, or more now, maybe, I don't know. But it was such a long time ago. That's when I did all the touristy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh yes, I remember when I was 10 years ago, we went to the One Piece restaurant. You know, and then I look it up. It's like, oh yeah, I shut down like 5 years ago. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I don't know anything, you know, about the touristy stuff to do. So, yeah.
Ace Knocked, good luck with your coding assignments. I was
Oh,
doing
good
some
luck.
coding earlier today and not getting what I wanted to get done. I got some of what I wanted to get done, and then the other stuff just isn't working yet. So that's where I am right now.
You know,
Whoa.
so
Oh,
I hope you didn't get that because I advertised.
oh, Kuru,
I accidentally advertised. No.
Kurumi Tokisaki. Wow, sorry, that took me a long time to say.
Yes, thank you, Kuru.
Thank
You're
you,
so
Kuru. That was
kind.
that was very
Yay,
nice.
now
Thank you.
everyone doesn't have to watch the stinky, smelly ads.
Yeah. Yeah, why are they trying to sell you stuff that's stinky smell?
Yeah, why are you trying to tell you
What are
stinky
you doing
stuff?
that
They should not do that.
You don't want to harm somebody.
You know
That's
what?
rude.
I wish I could put my own advertisement on here. Like,
Yeah.
just replace all the advertisements. They're trying to sell you nachos and stuff. I just put my stickers. Because you know what? They're the best. They're way better than some stinky nachos.
Mm-hmm. Nachos.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know what chocolate. Usually, I only get 2 types of ads. It's chocolate or nachos.
They know you well.
Well, I'm allergic to chocolate.
Yeah. That's
But
true.
I
but
love
you like
it.
it. And you
I don't
really
even like,
nachos.
but I get Reese's ads, but I don't like Reese's though.
Oh, Reese's peanut butter cups?
I don't
Or
like.
Reese's
yeah, I
like
don't know.
Pieces, the like M&M shaped ones.
I don't know, but I don't like them.
Oh.
I like the what's that called? The yellow.
Lindor.
Oh, so thank you, Kuru, so much. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I just acknowledge you. I hope you have a beautiful day. And I hope
Oh.
I'm wishing you well, and I love you.
Yeah, sleep well. Sleep well. Thank you.
Yeah,
You're so
yeah.
kind. That was really nice.
Yes, that was very kind of you, Tiger Kuru.
You like Lindor's?
Have a very nice sleep. Yes, I
Lindor
love
truffle
Lindor.
truffle things.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I don't generally eat any chocolates, but I do every once in a great while. And I can eat brownies or things that have chocolate cocoa powder.
love Lindor chocolates,
Yeah,
but
those are good.
here's the
I like
thing.
all the truffles. Oh, the truffles are so good. All of
Truffles
them.
are delicious, but
Ferrero Rocher's truffles are yummy.
however, they make my throat hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not worth it.
so that's yeah, it is.
Oh,
It's worth it to me.
it's worth it
dang.
sometimes.
That's worth it every time.
Oh.
I
okay.
love it. So good.
Oh, great.
I love it. Every time is worth it. And the only time it's not worth it when it's dark chocolate, because I don't really like dark chocolate.
You don't like? Yeah, I like dark chocolate. I like 100% dark chocolate. No sugar at all. Just the straight baker's chocolate stuff. I like that stuff. Yummy.
You know
It's one of those things you can eat real slow. It's really nice.
yeah. Am I inspiring you to watch all 1,000 episodes of One Piece right now? Well, it's a bit more than that, but
Hi, Ezzo.
One Piece.
Ezzo Martinez.
I love it, sweetheart. Hold
Oh.
my hand.
Okay. Hi.
Hey,
There you go.
I missed you.
Oh, I missed you too. You're
You
so
know-
far away.
You are so far away,
And when you...
and I can barely hold your hand.
Well, okay, let's do it like this because that'll be easier for you.
Aw, Ace, not.
I'm putting on One Piece right now, says Mega King.
I wish that I could come into each one of your lives and take your stress away and your guilt and shame.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to work-related tasks. You know, I wish I could do that for everyone.
That's so lovely.
Yes.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
Recently, I've found a cool little trick that is currently working for me in terms of not feeling like I hate drawing every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So basically, what I do is I'm like,
Hi, cat.
I think of drawing. Okay, this is what I did that works for me a little bit recently. So I'm like, okay, the thing I don't like about drawing is that I dislike line art, cause I dislike me. Sorry, hold on.
Good idea, Sherry.
Let me start over.
Get it while our hands are preoccupied.
I'm trying not to say the word hate. Okay, it's not that I hate it.
Just like,
Well,
nah.
okay. It's that every line I draw feels like a scratch on my soul. That's all. So, oh, a hype chest. Stop distracting me. I'll spill the tea. I'm spilling it right now.
You know what we get? Oh no, tea.
No, it's too many flashy things. What is all this flashy stuff? I'm so distracted. I'm like a deer in headlights because I haven't been on the internet, so everything's distracting.
Yeah.
It's really working. Oh my goodness. Okay, stop. Twitch chat.
Collaborate and listen.
Okay, I can't look at Twitch chat for a second, and then I'll finish what I was saying, and then I'll look. Okay, this is what I do, guys. I look at what I have to do, and I'm like, okay, I have an entire sticker sheet to make. Okay, it's got 6 different drawings on it that I want, and I want it to be motivational and great. So I go in and I sketch all of them at once, because usually sketches only take me like 30 seconds if it's like a rough sketch, like I'm talking like stickman idea.
Yeah,
you know
and
what I
you
mean?
kind of like doing sketches because they're fun and they're short.
Yes,
And
I
they're quick.
love doing sketches. That's the part of art that I really love. I love sketching. So I can sketch for a while and not feel exhausted. Okay? And then what I did after I sketched it all, I just went and watched one episode or 2 episodes of One Piece. Okay? And then I stopped. And then I go back and I just draw one, like, what's it called? A line art over the sketch. Right? Just one. And that takes me like anywhere between 8 minutes to like 30 minutes, depending on what it is. And I don't distract myself. I don't do anything else. I just do the 30-minute thing. You know, sometimes it's 10 minutes. I don't know. It's very quick. And then, as soon as I'm done, I put my pen down. I said, oh, I did it. And then I go and leave the room. I leave the room and I watch One Piece. Again, like 1 episode, maybe 2. Yeah? And then I come back and I do the next drawing. And like, it sounds like a really long process because you're only working, like I'm only working for like up to 30 minutes at a time. And then I'm going to take a break for like 40 minutes, right? So it sounds like you don't get much done. But like, if you're sitting there all day with like your YouTube open and your Discord open and your email open and your bank account open and your to-do list open, your calendar open and your phone out and your everything, your Reddit, you're checking on your visa status, you're thinking about 5 years down the line, oh, my passport expires next year, I gotta remember to do that, oh, I gotta do that, you know. If you got all of that and you're working and you're watching videos and you're listening to music all at the same time,
and you're
guess
drinking
what
coffee and you're drinking more coffee.
Guess what you're gonna get done? Nothing! Because you're gonna be doing 1,000 things at once. Listen, okay? You just need to stop. You just need to stop everything and just do one thing at a time and make sure it's short. You know? Just do one sketch quickly, like, okay, I did it. Now, bye! And then go to what's your favorite show. And you're like, oh, phew, I have some fun. Oh, yeah. And then you go back and suddenly it's fun to do the little drawing. You know, I just 30-minute tasks. You know, that's the best. That's the way to go.
Yeah, we had talked about it a little bit, and
yeah, because when you start pushing yourself like an hour and a half or more, it's like that's when things get dreadful. But go ahead.
Well, you like getting things done, and you like getting things done quickly so that you can be happy about them and feel accomplished.
But
if you break things up into like, okay, I got that done, and that's all that you cared to get done, and you did it, you feel good. But if you're like, well, I got to do the whole piece, and it's not done until I finish, you're going to be at that for hours and hours and hours, and at the end of the day, you might not even finish it, and you're going to feel like crap. So it's nice to like set small little goals of like, okay, this is when I'm done with it for now. And that is always, you're always completing it. You're always getting done. You're always finishing something. And that feels good. But yeah, I mean, I remember, so like when I was a little boy, my mom was like, okay, so I was like ADHD and right brain, and I was having a really hard time in school, and it wasn't made for me, so I was having a really hard time. And so my mom was like, okay, let me help you. And she sat me down at the counter, and she would study with me. But like, she wouldn't study, but she would help me study by going, okay, do these 4 things, and then go run around the house. Run around twice.
That's me, because like I have so much energy sometimes, and it's so hard to just sit down and draw.
Yeah, and then I'd get back, and she'd be like, "Okay, just do 2 more questions, all right? And then you can have half of this Swiss cake roll." And I'd be like, "Okay," and I'd do them, and I'd have half the Swiss cake roll, and she's like, "Great, all right. So do 2 more, all right? And then you're gonna do like 5 jumping jacks, and then you're gonna sit down." And so we do that, and then she's like, "Okay, all right." Now, like, and she's just planning this out for me, and
that's really great.
It
I want your mom to be
literally
my
took me
teacher.
from, yeah, it changed everything, and
She's
so,
great.
I don't know how she came up with that. I don't know. I think she got it from like a book. I don't know, on like being right brain. She studied it for a little bit because she was like, oh no, I have a right brain son. But yeah, it was very, very powerful moment.
Mm. What does a right brain mean? That means you're, what's the word? Not big attention span?
No. So right brain, left brain, it's kind of hard for me to define anymore because it's been so long since I thought about it. But if I remember correctly, it's something about the way you process information. And
I'm gonna Google it.
yeah, there you go.
I know you're tired, and I know you probably just don't
Yeah, no,
want to
this is
think
great.
about
This
it.
is way better. Just look it up.
Okay, we've got left brains are logical, analytical, linear, verbal, factual, and sequential.
I seem like a left brain to myself, but then
I
I'm
think
also a right
Here's
brain.
the thing. Here's the
Read right brain.
Okay. Right brain is creative, intuitive, artistic, nonverbal, emotional, imaginative. So,
Yeah.
here's the thing. I feel like, I don't know if this is just me, but I feel like every single person thinks they're super logical and analytical
Yeah.
on the deep down inside,
Yeah.
but then they just like put on this front to be like socially acceptable. I don't know. I just feel like everyone's kind of like that. I don't know if that's true or not.
Mm. Yeah,
But that's kind of what it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
I have experienced this with at least 2 people, myself and my husband. So that's a big data pool we're working with.
That's a lot of data.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think you're very like analytical. Well, you're all these things. You have both of them. You have all of these skills.
Yeah.
You're logical and creative and analytical and intuitive and linear. I don't know about linear.
No, probably not very linear.
I don't think you're linear. But
Not
you're
really.
artistic and you're verbal and you're nonverbal as well.
That's right, I am.
I think
I'm quite both of those
you're
things.
factual to a degree. I think you
I'm more what's the word?
morally, like you're more your own
yeah.
facts. If that makes
Ideals
sense.
and morals trump everything, but I would say even more than factual, I'm in there's a word, it's coming to me.
Take your time.
It's not inventive, but it's very close to that.
Oh, like you make things.
Yeah, but what's the when you make things that other people what's the word?
It's not experiment. It's not intuitive. It's,
No.
It's
Someone here has the word.
I know exactly what it is, and we always get
I always
stuck on
forget
this
this
word.
word. Yeah,
we
it has
both
all
do.
the time.
Imagine, no, it's like
Innovative.
innovative.
Thank you.
We all said it at once.
Thank you, Hari.
All 3 of us.
I'm more innovative than I am factual. Because my
Yeah.
brain focuses more on innovation than it focuses on
I think you work really good with blank canvases.
yeah.
You
Well,
can make things happen. I cannot. I am not that kind of person. So maybe, I don't know if that's, I don't believe that's creativity though. That's, yeah, I guess it's, what was it? Innovation?
innovation. Yeah, innovative.
What does innovation mean, like truly? Does it mean, hold on, let me,
Is that the word we're looking for?
I don't know, let me see. What does innovating mean? Making changes in something establishes. No. So I'm innovative
You're
and
innovative.
you're
I'm this other
inventive.
There's another.
You invent things.
I'm
from
kind of inventive.
nothing.
There's
And
another
then I'm
word.
the innovative one.
Hold on. I know how I can always find the word.
That's okay.
So I'm gonna just go find it.
Yeah. So he's really good at making things from scratch, whereas I'm more good at building upon something that already exists.
The word is. Hold
Take
on.
your time. Pomodoro One Piece method. What does that mean, Lego man? What's a Pomodoro? I'm gonna Google it. Pomodoro. Oh, the timer technique?
Okay, the word I was looking for was innovative.
No. I mean, yes, you're innovative, but you create things from scratch, which means you're an inventor, right?
I don't always create things from scratch.
Well, not always, but you're good at it.
For me, it's not
saying.
about creating things from scratch. That's not how I see it. I don't really
No,
think
no,
of
you don't.
creating things from scratch or necessarily. I think more so building upon. But what the way I would define it is something like intending to come up with solutions that have never been done before for the sake of
So it is innovative.
for the sake of something that's like that to me feels like joyful and fun and
You're an inventor.
interesting.
I think that's an inventor.
yeah, I suppose that's like an
Yeah.
inventor sort of thing.
Yeah. I don't necessarily make... Okay, for me, I guess I'm not innovative. I just like to take something that already exists and make it easy and accessible for everyone to understand. I like taking like concepts that are difficult and making them easy for everyone. That's what I like doing. Yeah, I like condensing things down into a point. You know? I like doing that.
Okay, this is me.
Yeah.
It says
Let's hear.
this is a little quote from this personality that I'm not a personality. This isn't my personality, but this is a quote
we
from
don't
it.
know if you're an INTP, an ENFP, or an INFP.
Yeah, I
think you're definitely like logical.
I'm like a third of everything.
Yeah.
Of those, but it says for people with the INTP personality type, the best conversations are like brainstorming sessions with plenty of room for unconventional thoughts and off-the-wall what-ifs.
Yeah, you're
And
very
that's
much
very
like
much
that.
me. And that's the way I'm like, that's kind of like innovation. That's the way I think of innovation.
Yeah, you're like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I'm not really necessarily about unconventional things. At least I don't think I am. I don't know if I have creative solutions.
Hi, Nicolaki. Love you too. Aw, that's so sweet of you.
Thank you, Nicolaki. We love you too.
Yeah, I think we're both innovative. We're both kind of feed
In
off of
different
each other, but in
ways.
different ways.
Well, it's great because you think of like something, a cool idea, and I'm like, oh yeah, we could.
Yeah, and you run with it.
And I like try and meld it into something that's like better, and then you build upon that again,
Yeah, we've been having fun with
back and forth. It's
some of
really
the world building we've been doing for our game, and it's been really great.
it's really nice when you have someone else to world build like with. Sorry.
Oh,
It's really nice when you have someone to go back and forth with that you can improve upon something. Like if I strongly believe, okay, I don't strongly believe this, but I think that if I was like on an artist team with another artist, and instead of doing each piece individually, we did the same piece back and forth and just like made it better every single time we go back and forth, man, that would be great in my opinion. That would be very good because you can definitely see. Sorry, I got really distracted. Thank you for subscribing.
Yeah, thank you. I was very distracted by that too. 'Cause
Yeah, I was like,
saw
what
it
does
and I
that
was like, what do you
mean?
mean? What did I do? I subscribed to what? I subscribed to who? And then I'm like, oh no, it's an auto message thanking them. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot.
I
Is that what you did?
Same thing. It's because we're so out of it.
Yeah.
You're an INFP. That's cute, Flan. Yeah, I don't think you're like a like Ryan. I don't think Ryan's necessarily an INFP or an ENFP or an INTP. I think it's like kind of a mix of like all of them because
Yeah.
you're with the you've got quite strengths. You've got big strengths in each one. You know what I mean? And your weaknesses don't necessarily reflect those in all of them. Yeah, or in any of them really.
Yeah, it's just interesting.
I think
It's hard.
with the 16 personality stuff, I think what it's really asking you is like, what kind of personality did you have at like the age of 12? You know what I mean? before you worked on yourself, before
Yeah.
you became a better person.
I agree. Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it's really asking you, because
Mm-hmm.
once you get older, you know, you value things completely different than when you were a child.
And you have a lot more time to round out the
Yeah.
edges.
Yeah. So
And
like,
so nothing's stark.
yeah. So for example, if you got like a test and it said like, oh, you're a let me think. Let's say an INTP. It says, "Oh, you're an INTP, right?" And then in the downsides, it says, "Oh, you're not social. You don't like hanging out with people." You know,
Mhm.
and that might be true when you're like 12 or even 18. But like, when you grow up and get older, when you're like 30 years old, you start to realize and recognize, hey, there is value in this thing.
Mhm.
There is goodness here, you know? You wish you knew your personality type?
I've always had a real hard time with that stuff.
I think you're an E something FP. Nah, I don't know. How am I supposed to know?
I think you're actually, Jink. I don't know you that well, but
I don't know you at all.
From what I remember, I think your personality is your personality type is PERFICT. Yes, I did spell that wrong.
I love you.
I spelled that a little imperfectly,
You know
but you get what I'm
what?
saying,
This
you know?
is great. I know what you meant. And you know what? I was trying so hard to spell it in my head after you spelled it. The brain fog is so real.
Perfect. You're slightly, you know, it's like you're not any less than perfect. That's what you are. You're at least not any less than perfect. You might not be perfect, but you're not any less.
Yeah.
So you're perfect.
Yeah, I feel like the whole 16 personality thing, I feel like
Yeah.
every single time I take the test, I get matched with this personality type
That's right, fun.
that I just cannot, like, it's like I read it and I feel like, ew. You know what I mean? I feel like, that's my dad or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I'm exactly like my dad, but like, I don't like seeing I don't think it's necessarily all true. You
Right.
know?
Yeah, well, I don't think anyone, like Fawn was saying, I think we're all so unique.
And I
that
like
no one
I like
can-
my dad. Listen, I like my dad.
Mm-hmm.
He's great. He's
Yeah, your
just,
dad's great.
yeah,
I like him.
you know, it's just that his weaknesses are also my weaknesses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And whenever I see them, I'm just like, no, I don't have those
Mm-hmm.
because I'm better than that.
I see. I think, yeah, you do recognize them from time to time, but, you know, that's hard. Yeah, when you see, like, that's the way it goes, though. Like,
Oh, the
But-
one thing I do definitely have is overly critical.
mm,
I'm absolutely that. I think.
mm,
Yes.
yeah, that can
Yeah.
be, I even know several people that way.
I'm very critical.
There's another personality test. I learned a different personality thing before, and I still don't understand the INTJ and all that kind of stuff because I can't remember it because it's 16 of them, and I just didn't take the time to like study and fully remember everything, and it all sounds like
Well,
the
it's
same
only,
thing every time you say a
it's
different
only-
letter combination.
It's only
so-
8 letters, but it's
yeah, I don't know. Anyways,
yeah,
I
it's
never,
okay. Okay,
I
sure.
studied one. It's called Personality Plus, and it's just 4.
4. Yeah,
There's-
which I'm a mix of 3.
Yeah, and it's not perfect either. It helps, and if you want to be really general, it can help like 80% of the time. If you're like really pay attention to someone, you might get their personality right and can kind of speak to them in their personality type that to help the relationship and stuff. But like, yeah, I mean, no one's just in one. it's everyone's all over the place, and even in that, right?
Yeah.
Even when we generalize it down to just 4 types,
Yeah.
everyone's just all over the
I'm
place
a-
in several groups.
So
and,
there's the choleric,
yeah,
choleric,
choleric. Yeah, that's it.
melancholy,
Mm-hmm.
phlegmatic.
That's right.
Can never remember the last one.
Sanguine.
Sanguine, because that's the one I will relate to the least.
Yeah, there's 0 sanguine.
I'm a 0
Sanguine.
sanguine, but I'm like a 50-50 choleric and melancholy,
Yeah.
and then like a 30% of whatever the other one is.
Phlegmatic.
Phlegmatic, yeah.
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 I'm very phlegmatic. Basically,
Yeah.
the way that they break
Mr.
down those
Phlegmatic
groups,
over here.
the way they break down those ones is really simple. It's just, are you outgoing or reserved? Or in other words, are you introverted or extroverted, right? Are you outgoing or reserved? Are you people-oriented or task-oriented? So those are the
Yeah.
only two. Those are the only 2 questions you have to answer.
Yeah,
Are you outgoing
that's
or are you
me.
reserved? Are you people-oriented or are you task-oriented?
Uh-huh.
If you answer those 2 questions, you can figure out your quadrant. You say, I'm task-oriented and outgoing. Okay, that's choleric. That means, that implies that you like to get tasks done throughout the day.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be you getting them done, but you like to see them getting done, and that makes you feel happy. You
yeah.
take it as you getting it done if you're managing others. They're the natural leaders of the world. They're the people that kind of seem bossy, but they don't know that they're bossy. And that's not that they're trying to be rude. It's just that they don't know how to be social because they're not. Well, they're outgoing and task oriented, not people oriented, and they're really outgoing, so they're really intense in your face about their tasks, and that's not comfortable. So that's the way that goes, right? And so that's all that implies. But it's like that's the downside of it and the good side of it. It's like everything, right? And so like for me, I'm people oriented. I'm the opposite of that. I'm people oriented and
Introvert.
reserved or introverted. And for that, it means I tend to be the kind of person that doesn't get anything done. I do well, though.
Which, you know what?
I work.
I don't know if that's true because you
Yeah.
24/7 work, and
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Like
Mhm.
I know what you mean. Like in your perfect day, it's like coffee and like
Oh yeah, I
maybe a
don't.
little bit of video games, maybe a little bit of like
Yeah.
reading, a little bit of
Yeah, I don't mind just like
watching stuff,
doing nothing. Doing
relaxing.
nothing is a thing that I like to do, which is nothing. Just do nothing.
Yeah.
Or pray. I love praying because it's like doing nothing but better.
You're
Sometimes.
always doing something, even if you
Yeah,
think you're
even
doing
if you're doing nothing, you're doing something. And
Yeah.
yeah, but phlegmatics are super chill. They're everybody's friend because
Yeah.
no matter who you are, phlegmatics will just kind of like
Relaxed,
be relaxed and get along with you.
accepting,
Yeah.
loving.
And phlegmatics are just that way. So
Yeah.
they're not. Yeah, everyone's got their things that are like. Yeah, so I learned that personality types, that just the 4, and I feel like
Yeah.
it's nice and it's helpful, but again, it never gets. You can never get to the bottom of an individual ever. You can help you can help them by describing their personality and be like, oh, I didn't realize that. I should be doing this then, or I should be going about these things in this way or this mindset because that would be more fruitful. And it's like, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But the reality is we're all so interesting and intricate and beautiful and
Well, I mean, life will
infinitely
change, yo.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I said
life changes.
before, I think those personality tests heavily rely on you being
Young.
undeveloped.
Yeah, undeveloped. Yes.
Underdeveloped. And,
Yeah.
like,
I kind of agree with that.
yeah, it's like you're born with this mentality kind of, well, not necessarily born, but like yeah, it doesn't take into account growth, I think. So, even though I know the MBTI and the 16 personalities are 2 different things,
Yeah.
kind of. The 16 personality is more like stereotypes, generalized.
Yeah. I know someone
this
that's
type.
really into it, and they have like
Whereas the
5
MBTI
different
stuff is-
personality type systems memorized, and they have one that they say is like hands down the best. But
Is it enneagrams?
yeah, I think it's enneagrams. Or
I'm a 5/6.
I don't know what them. I don't know the enneagrams, but I think that might be it. It's either that one or it's a different one. sounds similar, but it's probably that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he's studied so much of it, and he has several discords where he has one discord where everyone's constantly talking about personalities and like trying to figure it out and get it more refined and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, we're all humans. We're all so beautifully different.
Yes. And I'm the best.
You're so cute and the
I'm
best.
like tied with 5 and 8.
Oh, is that the best?
The 8 is like, I'm the best.
Ah.
But I don't relate to any of the aggro stuff. 8's is scary. I've actually like I've known a 7-8 for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
They scary when they mad. They're like, you know how people get like when they're at the deepest, darkest, they're like, oh, they're either like suicidal or schizophrenic or whatever. This person was like murderous, like to other
Whoa.
people,
Whoa.
to like other people, and I was like, dang, your 8's showing hard.
Wow.
7-8 is showing very hard right
Probably
now.
an 8-8.
No, 7-8 is kind of like that.
It's like the 8 cancels out the other 8, so that's why I'm so chill.
For me, I just
Okay.
go schizo. I'm like, yeah, 5,
You
6,
start doubting
definitely.
You start doubting everything. that
Reality,
exists.
yeah. I'm just
everything
like,
beyond
reality isn't real. Ah,
Yeah. Mhm.
schizoid, schizo, everything,
that. Mhm.
you know. So, yeah, good times.
Good talk, guys. You did well with this
Yeah.
conversation.
Hi, Tailed Fox.
Yeah.
The
Oh
game
yeah.
dev's
Sorry.
doing very good.
Yeah, we've been doing really well. I'm making some decent progress lately.
We've been okay. So we remember last time or 2 streams ago, we were like using Milanote. We're like, wow, Milanotes are great. Well, guess what? We already had Obsidian. We didn't realize they had a Canvas system.
So we went back to
Feels
it.
so dumb.
Yeah.
So now we're using Obsidian again. Thank goodness, because you can make a localized copy.
And a serverized copy. That's not.
So I unendorse Milanote and I re-endorse Obsidian again.
Mm.
Cause dang, this stuff is so good. I never want to let it go. I wish I could make Obsidian my child. I don't know. I just love it so much. It's so good.
Yeah. There's some things we want to change about it that
I
no one's
wish I
made mods
could-
for yet, but
I wish
otherwise
I
we're
could
very satisfied.
embrace Obsidian. I love it that much.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Give it a hug.
Give it a hug.
Say thank you, Obsidian, for existing. You're so wonderful.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah, so
you.
we've been working on the game by categorizing things and reorganizing things in our
Oh man,
and it's been really good.
that's so good.
I've
We
got
have hundreds of pages of lore and
yeah.
what is that called? The stuff you've been working on?
Sure, game mechanics.
Dude, you guys, I'm
Statistics?
like surprised. I didn't know that people were actually into like the game stats and stuff. But like this guy here, my husband, he's been doing all these mathematical equations.
Yeah,
and,
it's
like-
part of the fun part. You know?
Oh my gosh, it's a square.
Yeah, it is a square.
Oh my goodness. But like he's been doing all this mathematical stuff, like he's like actually having fun.
Oh,
with
this.
it.
Are you talking about the square thing?
Not no, not the square
Okay.
thing.
Guys.
No, not the square thing, but
Oh
like
no.
like what is this? I wish I could explain it. Can you please do yourself justice, cuz I can't.
Well, I've been working on tech trees for some of the how do you say? Well,
Tech trees.
tech trees.
What is this symbol even? What does this even mean?
That is a symbol of that's the official
He's doing
symbol.
mathematics.
That's the official symbol for per. So
Oh,
that's
really?
that's attacks per second.
Oh, that's deep.
That's
yes,
damage
okay,
per
I
second.
can read that.
Mm-hmm.
But wow, he's doing like, what is it?
If anyone here knows the official symbol for per, and if you can type it in chat,
I wish I
A+.
could do you justice because this is very impressive to me, and I have no idea what's going on here.
yeah, I
so-
got just tons of statistics and
That's
stuff
great.
down. It's great.
I love
and
it.
formulas and etc. And I love that kind of stuff. It's super cool to me. I really like it.
Yeah, I wonder if we can count how many pages we have. We have so many.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So work in progress. We'll have even more
Yeah,
That's
and
so
now
much
we're
more.
just barely starting.
Yeah, we're like we're not even. Yeah, we're just.
Oh, is it called attributes?
Yeah, attributes. Yeah,
Attributes?
yeah.
Dang, like he's really doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I swear, like 70% of our pages are just attribute, like equations and stuff that I don't understand. Great. It's a great
I
sweetheart.
learned something earlier yesterday, and I felt like I was 100% cheated by math. Math, I just want to be like, sorry, math, you're wrong. You're wrong.
I feel like, okay,
You're cheating me out of you're cheating me out of let me think, 0.96 of a number. And it's really rude of you. It's very rude. You're cheating me out of like 0.096 of a number, and I don't like it.
I'll show him.
And yeah, just show them. Anyone here is watching us. I didn't learn this until today, and I should have learned this in like high school,
Oh, whoops.
potentially middle school. If any of you are learning right now because of this, please let me know, so that you can writhe in anger and feeling cheated with us, because both of us feel very very cheated.
Okay. Okay. Hopefully I don't cover the screen. I have to look over here.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to tell me if I'm covering it. This is a square.
That's a square, guys.
This is a perfect square, 1 by 1 by 1, right? And you expect that when you turn the square, like perfectly 45 degrees, right? Let's see, 49 degrees. You expect it to be like 1.5 from this corner, right? Like 1.5 or 1, I don't know. But look, it's at 1.41
It's 1.1.
times.
Yeah.
Diagonally.
So I'm looking at 1. Okay, so the bottom
So the
side
measurement
is
here,
1.
yeah,
The-
is 1.
in each side is 1. So I'm like, oh, from one corner to the other corner, of course. From the farthest corner to the farthest corner, that'd be like 1.5, right?
Yeah, this is
because
1.
it's half and half. It's like, it's a time and a half,
This
obviously.
is 1. And this is 1.41.
But it's not a time and a half. It's a time plus 0.414. What? What number is that? Why is that the number? That's so stupid.
1.
It's not a time and a half.
1.41.
It's literally 1.414
Do you think it has something to do with pi or is that circles?
times. And no, it doesn't have. It's a Pythagorean theorem where it's
I'm
a
over
squared
it,
plus b
guys.
squared equals c squared.
I was never
That's
good enough.
ridiculous. Guys, do you feel cheated? Do you feel lied to by everything in your brain? Did you think that from one corner to the other,
That
the
does
opposite
seem
corner
right.
would be 1.5, something really like solid? Because I always did. And then I tried to measure it and I was like, why is my measurement off? And then I found out that it's not 1.5. It's 1.414, and I'm like, that is the stupidest number you could have even think. Like, it's not useful at all. How is anyone just gonna use that number? It's ridiculous, guys. I feel so cheated out of like my extra little bit of a number that should be in there.
Yeah, so the personality tests are pretty interesting.
Yeah, they are.
HP Tempest.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty interesting. It's like, at first you're like, whoa, that's totally me. How did you know that? It's like, well, obviously because I told you everything in the question and answer thing, right? But then over time you're like, actually, no, that's not me at all. Actually, no. And then, like, the deeper you go into it, the more, like, disenchanted you feel. Like, whoa, this isn't all me. There's no way. Because you go onto Reddit and, like, all
so
these
true.
people...
So true.
all these people who have the same personality type as you, they're, like, terrible. And you're like, I can't be that bad.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That's the way to tell.
Yeah, I can't.
That's
I can't
fine.
handle it. I'm like, you guys are toxic. All of you. But maybe it's just because Reddit is toxic. I don't know. But of course, you can't just like chalk it up to that. So I go on like, there's this little. They do cartoon characters and they're like, oh, this personality
yeah.
type belongs to this cartoon character. All the evil characters. My personality type.
Come
on! Can I just have one nice, good-hearted character that has my personality type? Come on.
That's you.
That's me. So
Yeah.
I have to set the example.
You're the good one. You have to set the example for the
Yeah,
world, so they
but
stop
now-
thinking
but
wrongly
it's
about
like-
you.
People are gonna be like, oh yeah, you're not that personality type. You're too good. Yeah, it's true.
Mm.
I am too good. I'm too amazing.
Mm.
And that's the arrogance talking. Because that is a flaw of my personality.
I like that, Lucian. That makes a lot of sense to me. He said, fun fact, the diagonals are why manhole covers are not round. Are round. If they were square, you could drop the cover down the hole when you turn it. Makes sense.
Oh my goodness. My brain, man. I don't know. That's crazy. Math? Question mark. I never
Mhm.
really studied.
Hmm. Me
You
neither.
know, I was not a school
I didn't
kid.
I didn't do math.
I didn't care about school. I was like, I got better things to do with my time. I don't really care about all this stuff.
I think you
You know-
grabbed onto the wrong thing, Jink.
Jink, that's exactly what the opposite I was
That's
trying
what
to
she was
say.
trying. That's the opposite of what she was saying. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I always had a hard time with math, but like it wasn't like I had a hard time. It was that it was both too easy and too difficult for me. Like, and I know it's a weird thing to say, but it was like I passed every math class without doing any studying. I did pass every math class without doing my homework. I passed every math class with just doing the test and not looking at anything that was on the test ever in class beforehand. So they would just give me my math test and I'd be like, algebra? I don't even know what that is. I'm just going to write down what I think the answers
that's
are.
such an
based
INTP
on-
thing to do.
And you know what? I got him. I got him. And it's like, okay, great. But at the same time, I never understood it. I used cheat codes.
He's an INTP, guys.
And I got by without really getting very far, right? Because I didn't apply myself. The highest I got was pre-calc, and I got a D- in that, okay? It was bad. So
Yeah,
I didn't
for
get
me,
anything beyond that.
I didn't even try to entertain the idea of even thinking about my tests. So whenever I would receive an exam from school, I would read the question and then I would write the question in the answer box.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would be like one of the first ones finished, and it would look like I did a lot because I was writing a lot, but I was just writing the same question over and over again, and I couldn't be bothered.
Wow, that's amazing. How well did you score? Did they?
It said I wasn't eligible. I wasn't eligible to receive my high school diploma, but I got it anyway.
But you got it anyways. That's
So,
great.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it worked out, I guess.
Yeah, I barely
Wouldn't
showed
recommend it.
up. I was just like one of those kids that didn't go. I just didn't go to school all the
You
time.
were like, I already got my career going.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was
need
like,
you.
I'm already gonna be a famous artist, guys. I don't need this.
Yeah.
No, I just had no interest in school because I knew that pursuing it wouldn't get me anywhere that I wanted to go.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
I
for
had
me.
zero interest in going to college. So I was like, well, there's no point in me being here.
I did go to college anyway, but it was only for 2 years, and it was a community college, so it wasn't expensive. It was very cheap, and so I was kind of okay doing it because my mom was like, "You got to do it. You're not like,
Yeah,
otherwise you're gonna
absolutely.
get kicked out of the house." And I'm like, "Okay." So I did it for 2 years, and then I was like,
Mom.
"Okay, Mom, I figured out what I'm gonna do for my life.
Not
It's gonna be
this.
music,
It's
and it's
not
gonna be
college.
changing the world with music, and blah blah blah." And
And
she's
she's like, oh no.
no. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, okay, well, then you either stay in college and you listen to me and you do that, or I am going to kick you out. And I was like, okay. I'm not going to be in college. And she's like, okay, well, I have to kick you out, Ryan. I'm like, okay. She's like, okay,
thanks, Mom.
I'll help you find a place. I'm like, thanks, Mom. So she helped me find a place. I stayed in a chicken coop. And
I love your mom.
I know.
So
I literally stayed in a renovated chicken coop.
she knows when to put her foot down. She knows what's up.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
strict, but she loves really well and hard.
I love
And
her.
so then like a couple years go by, and she's like, "I'm so proud of you." Who followed like what he believed was good in the world and chose to do that, what would help people out, like out of like goodness and love. And I just like, I would never be proud of you more if you did anything else. And I appreciate that you stood up to me.
Wow, your mom said that?
Yeah, she was happy that I stood up to her. I don't know if I really stood up to her, but I was firm on like
Yeah.
doing what I knew was going to be like what I was called to do by God. And you know, that calling. And she's like, you followed that, and I'm proud of you.
Oh my goodness, can I just give you an opposite story right
Yeah,
now?
yeah, go
Okay,
for it.
I'm sorry. It's just so funny because I just thought of it. But the opposite happened in my childhood in a way. So I had this dream.
I'm sure the opposite happens to most people. I have
Okay,
a
so
very
I had
crazy
this
awesome
dream in
mom.
my child. Well, something similar happened. So this is the difference between having, like, okay, it doesn't matter. But it's like, I had this dream when I was a kid, and my parents were like, "No, that's dumb," and just like mocked me. So I didn't do it. And then when I grew up, I was like, why are you guys treat me so badly? Like I could have done that. What's wrong with you? And they're like, well, you shouldn't listen to us. You should just do what you want.
Yeah.
Follow your dreams. I'm like, I want to punch you in the face.
Yeah, it's like, I listen to you. I believe you.
How are you telling me that like 20 years ago? What's
Yeah.
wrong with you?
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, your mom said something the other day about you. She's like, yeah, but you're such a lovely singer. And I was like,
I was
you just
like,
said
Mom.
that to your daughter. I was so impressed with her that she said that, because I agree.
I want to
But I
punch you in
was
the face,
like,
Mom.
I was like, that was
The
literally
reason why
something
I
that.
stopped singing this to my mom.
Yeah, the reason that you stopped singing in the first place and became very like, I don't sing. No, I don't do that. Was because your mom said you sound like something. I don't know.
A dying cat.
A dying cat.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. Someone said it. One of my parents. It's hard because
Anyways,
when
yeah.
you're a kid, you just kind of lump the actions of your parents like into one. You're like,
yeah.
even if it's just one of your parents, you're like, oh, my parents.
Yeah, that's right.
They're conniving against me.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's
But-
rough. Mm-hmm.
But when you grow up, you're like, hey, they're fine.
Mm-hmm.
They're not
It's
so
okay, we're here
bad.
now. It's all good.
Yeah. No, they're great actually. I just
Yeah.
was a kid and I
Mm-hmm.
was like, I guess maybe a lot more sensitive than I realized.
Mm.
You know? I thought I wasn't sensitive, but
Well, I think that you became desensitized because of those types of things.
Mm.
Like, you lost your sensitivities because you had to face.
I mean, come on. I mean, that's just
But,
so
I don't know.
normal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, children just take things so hard sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
And you just say it like just to be funny. You know?
Yeah, that's why it's
They're like, I'm
important
never
to
gonna do this.
uplift them.
This is gonna traumatize me for 10 years. And you're like, dang.
Dang, I didn't know that. 10 years?
I was just kidding.
10
just a
years.
joke.
You're not gonna like for 10 years you're gonna think about this moment? Yeah. Wow.
No, it's
Gosh,
like
I'm-
10 years you're gonna be traumatized, and the next 10 years you're gonna work your way out of it.
Yeah, that's right. 20 years then. Yeah. That's what kids
That's
need to tell their
hilarious.
parents.
I'm terrified of ever having children because of that.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. Good night, Lucia.
Lucia, we love you.
But it's, when you have supportive parents, that's amazing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's so great.
Yeah.
My parents are good.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're supportive.
Yeah, they're pretty supportive now, aren't they?
I think they're supportive more so of me as a person than what I do.
Yeah.
They
I
don't
agree.
they don't seem very interested in what I do,
Right.
which is nice because they don't have opinions.
That's right. That's fair. Yeah, they have. Both your parents are very strong, opinionated people. Like
They
really
are.
strong, opinionated people.
Oh my goodness.
Like their opinions.
They're very critical, and so am
Yeah.
I. I have the same.
And I'm
very-
not being judgmental or critical of that. I'm just
No,
something I notice.
I am too. I'm critical as well.
It's just
because
something I
of-
notice, and it's okay.
Yeah, very
but
strongly
they're
opinionated, very headstrong, very stubborn.
And they will tell you what their opinions are.
They tell you it
no
doesn't
holds
matter
bar.
what your feelings are. They tell you whether it's right or wrong. It's just
Mhm.
like,
Yep.
yep,
That's the way they are.
that's the way they are. And hey, that's
Mhm.
great.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like that too. Well, I was a little more like that, but
Hmm.
now I'm just critical,
Yeah, I
but
don't-
I keep it to myself.
Yeah, I don't think you're really critical of much. You're critical of a couple of things. You're critical of yourself. You're critical of
New
things that are
information.
not people,
Yeah,
such as entertainment.
facts.
Yeah, things like that.
Information.
Different entertainment or different. I guess you could say like reports of quote facts from sources. You're very
Yeah,
critical of.
I have
all-
no interest in being critical of
Yeah.
people personally.
critical
because
of like scientific communities and so on and so forth. And I think that's well founded. I mean, because we've been lied to so much over the last.
I don't think
but-
necessarily being lied to. It's just
It's not even just that we lied to. It's just that
people.
people don't even agree amongst themselves, and they're all supposed to be professionals. So what are we supposed to?
I think people do their best.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
think
absolutely,
people
they do.
have this idea, and they're like
then.
they research it, and then they want to hear the answers they want to hear,
Yeah.
and sometimes they see things they don't want to see, and then they're like, oh, like really fixated on it, and like they
Mhm.
can't see anything past it, and
Yeah.
I think that's just how we are as people,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm critical of the information, but not of the people. I separate the information from the person.
Yeah,
I separate
You do a good job of that.
I separate the actions and feelings and thoughts of a person with the person, if that makes sense.
I'm very critical of music.
Yeah. Okay, now we're going on a tangent. I think
Mhm.
we've had enough.
Yeah. Hey guys, thanks for joining us on our little stream here. We didn't want to go too long because we know we don't have too
Yeah.
much energy to spend, but
We
we
don't
wanted
wanna
to spend
start
a little
going
bit of it
downhill.
on you guys.
Please, guys, get off the internet. No more dilly-dallying on here. This place has demons trying to suck your soul out of you. So
Yeah.
make sure you do something fun that you love, and that's love. Like, think like, what can I do that's gonna create more love in the world? Yeah, do that. Okay.
Yeah. Like
Love you.
take your bedroom and build a moat.
A
But the
moat.
moat's on the ceiling, and it's around the top
Oh,
of your
no,
room.
no,
You have a little boat
careful.
that sails around. in a
Just be
circle.
careful, guys. Take care.
Very cute.
Love you.
Bye bye. Love you.
Bye bye.